jazz fusión que se llama Om, y que ahí él toca como es él. O sea, el estilo que él tiene, pero que David básicamente el estilo es heavy metal.
Yes, rock. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
¿Escucha? Oye, quería saber cuáles son las canciones que él encuentra que son más difíciles de tocar y si nos puede tocar algún pasaje de esas canciones. Y su canción favorita.
He wants to know, this is maybe the easiest question, which is your favorite song of the band?
Favorite song of Megadeth or of any song? Of Megadeth? We'll start with Megadeth, all right. You know, honestly, I like them all. Some of them are harder to play than others, you know, like, you know, Hangar 18. You know, sometimes is like difficult to play, you know, as opposed to, but sometimes this is more fun, you know. And Hangar 18 is wonderful too. You know, all songs have a purpose. You know, and a big part of it for me is being the performer, because when you're on a stage, it's more than just being a musician, looking at your notes. You know, it's about playing for you. You know, you're the ones who want to hear the songs and see the band, and if you're not entertained, then we're not having any fun either. So, you know, one of the fun things about playing in Chile is that it is an interactive thing, right? You know, so these songs, you know, there's some songs that we don't play because maybe they sound really good on a record, but live they maybe don't work as well, so we don't play them as much. So it's fun when we do a record like Countdown to Extinction, like tonight or like last night, because we play all of the songs as a sort of body of work, you know? As opposed to like tonight we will play single individual songs that we know are a passion of the fans of Megadeth. So, yeah.
Bueno, él dice que básicamente todas las canciones le gustan de Megadeth, ¿no es cierto? Que hay algunas que son más difíciles de tocar, como por ejemplo Hangar 18, otras que son más fáciles como Symphony of Destruction, pero que al final todo se reduce a no solo ser un músico que esté mirando el fretboard y concentrado en lo que está haciendo, sino que al final actuar, ¿no es cierto?, para el público y generar esta interacción o feedback con la audiencia, que es lo que hace que ellos lo pasen bien al final. Y the other question he made was, which are the hardest or the toughest songs?
Well, Hangar 18 is one. That one's hard. You know, that one's, I gotta warm up for that one. That one's hard. But, you know, I'll play one for you. It'll be my last song. I'll play you a very, very difficult song. Holy Wars is hard to play. You know, a lot of them are, like last night, for instance, I noticed on stage, because Sean plays to a metronome, you know, with just like a light flashing at him. And so the tempos are really pulled back. And live, your energy is to want to push forward. And sometimes it isn't that the part is hard to play, it's listening. You know, I've got speakers here, I have my monitors in my ears, I hear Sean's drums, I hear Dave's guitar. So sometimes the harder part is when you're on the stage, you're hearing sound coming at you from many different places, and it's kind of trying to just kind of lock into the groove, you know, like, right? And trying to just sort of lock in. Sometimes in a big concert like last night and tonight, that's the harder part. It's harder than actually playing the parts because I know the parts. So it's sometimes just being in the moment with the other three guys and playing together as a team.
Sí, más difícil que tocar una parte o un riff determinado es al final como encajar con el resto de la banda, porque Sean toca con un metrónomo, lo que hace que el tiempo sea bastante preciso, y la banda, como está con esta adrenalina de estar en el escenario, no se puede como acelerar. Y además, como tiene, ¿no es cierto?, el sonido que viene de los parlantes y los monitores que él usa, tiene el sonido de Chris, el sonido de Sean, el sonido de Dave. Entonces, escuchar lo que los otros están haciendo termina siendo la parte más difícil.
Okay, maybe like two more, and then I will play, and then we will sign, right? So, go ahead, yeah. See. Can you get the microphone back there or not? It might be hard.
Ahora tengo 15 y... Bueno, ahora tengo 15 y empecé escuchando Five Magic y puta que me encantó y siempre me hice una pregunta, ¿qué fue lo que de verdad te inspiró a tocar bajo? Y la otra, ¿cuál fue la primera canción que te sacaste con Megadeth?
He's saying, first of all, that he started listening to Megadeth when he was 8. He's 15 now. And that when he heard Five Magics, it was like a huge breakground moment for him. So he wanted to know, what were you thinking about while doing
I don't know
Five Magics?
what the hell I was thinking.
And the other thing was, which was the first song you played with Megadeth?
Well, Five Magics is very difficult. It has, it's kind of like Holy Wars. It has all of the parts. You know, it has the arpeggios, chords, right? Even hammer-on. Kind of like Holy Wars. How's it go? You know. So it has even harmonic, you know. So kind of everything in one song. So that's that. And the first song, you know, when I met Dave in, because it was June of 1983, he played me a couple songs that he was writing. And one of them would become Devil's Island. And it was really cool. In fact, the riff was actually different. It had like a different, it had more notes to it. And we actually simplified it. Well, we sped it up. So it had to be a little bit simpler. But the riff actually had kind of a different movement to it that was really cool. And then I think probably Set the World Afire, because that song was called Megadeth. And we had a singer, and it was his idea. I think he's the one who suggested we should call the band Megadeth, you know. But that song, you know, that is such a cool riff, you know. And it was just, I was blown away, and that really attracted me to the music. And I said, I can play bass to that. And so here we are.
Bueno, dice primero que en Five Magics no recuerda exactamente lo que estaba pensando, pero que es una canción que demuestra, así como Holy Wars, como todo el arsenal básicamente de Ellefson en el bajo, que tiene, ¿no es cierto?, arpegio, que tiene acordes, que tiene hammer-ons y pull-offs, que tiene, ¿no es cierto?, incluso armónico. Y que las primeras canciones que él tocó con Dave, cuando lo conoció el año 83, una era Devil's Island, que el riff era distinto a lo que conocemos nosotros ahora grabado, tenía más notas, pero que lo simplificaron, lo pusieron más rápido, pero a su vez lo hicieron más simple. Y la otra canción fue Set the World Afire, que en un principio, ¿no es cierto?, se llamaba Megadeth, esa canción, y que ahí el vocalista que tenían en ese momento propuso que la banda se llamara de esa manera, y que escuchando ese riff, Dave dijo, básicamente yo quiero tocar bajo con esta banda, yo puedo hacer algo con ellos.
Okay, let's take one more question right there in the back, and then I will finish up with a very hard song. Here, go right there. You want to take him? There you go. Oh, no. Oh, it was meant for the back there. Sorry. Hey, when I sign, I'll take more questions. Yeah. Is he up? It's not working. Uh-oh. Denied. You're going to have to speak very loud. Yo! Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. Uno más.
David, hace un rato hablaste de que practicabas antes de Hangar 18, antes de ir al show. Quería saber qué otras canciones practicabas o alguna escala antes de hacer los shows con Megadeth.
He wants to know if you have any determined warm-up practice prior to a Megadeth show.
Oh, that's a good question.
If any songs in particular, any scales.
Sure. We warm up, Sean, Dave, Chris, myself, we will often play all of the songs in the set backstage. So like an hour, like almost 2 hour warm up. And then we do vocal warm up. And so for me, I start very simple, you know, sometimes just... You know, just something just to get my fingers moving. If you wanna.
Bueno, dice que cuando están con la banda ensayando, ellos antes del show, en el backstage, los 4 miembros de Megadeth tocan todas las canciones del show antes, entonces que es como un ensayo de 2 horas. Y que antes de eso, él empieza a, ¿cierto?, a calentar los dedos con maneras simples como la que estaba tocando recién.